All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole 6. Now on this hole, no matter what your puck is, I would recommend switching. That curl is going to be a very nice element for this shot. So yesterday what I did is I used too much overpower, I believe. So all we're going to focus on today is kind of scaling that back. It's all going to be about your landing zone. And keep in mind these little fluctuations. Let's say I get a 10.7, let's say I get a 12.3. The way that you're going to need to play the shot is going to need to kind of vary with your power a little bit. So that will be the most critical part. Here you can see I get a very small wind, which might actually help me. I'm going to do very similar to what I did yesterday. Here you'll see I'm going to try for maybe 4 topspin. And I'm going to start my setup essentially like I'm going to try to land off the left of my bullseye. So I can see that this part right here is in the fairway. And aside from this, I'm going to go 1 full target. I'm going to go another 5, 6 rings and pretty much just trust this line. And I'm just going to have to kind of back off. So you can see that I'm backing off. And the amount that you have to back off will be wind dependent. I actually got pretty much the smallest wind you can get. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. And there you can see that it just bounces up here and I'm right by the fringe. So very easy shot to pull off. Keep in mind if the wind was 12 something, I would need to pull back even farther. So having that grid line set up the way that mine is, to where I can make sure that I'm not adding power, will make those curl shots easier, because I might have to move up to on a 12.3 wind above that grid line just a smidge, because it'll have more tailwind. And that more tailwind is what caused me to go where I went yesterday. Okay, so what ends up happening, the ball lands too long, it can no longer cut far enough to get back towards the hole. So my opponent also, very nice spot here. I might just roll this. It looks like they might have eagled it. They might have missed that too. So, but it's not really that big a deal. You know, I really don't need the chest. So I'm probably just going to make sure that you guys are straight with this chip, and then I'll still just forfeit out. So all I'm going to do, you can see this is much inside a 8th club shot, which is going to be a less than a 1 ring adjustment. So you're going to see that I'm just going to kind of put it inside left here when I'm this close to the green, and just kind of get it right on the start of the green and just let it funnel down there into the cup. There shouldn't really be any wind effect, or very, very minimal. And as I mentioned, you know, it's probably 12, 15 per ring. So I really don't need much wind effect at all. If it's 15 per ring and the wind's 12, that's like less than a ring on the adjustment. I don't know if my opponent made that, but it's not even worth worrying about. I'd rather just kind of get out of the qualification zone more than anything today. So good luck there, guys. You can see very straightforward, easy hole, and I'll catch you guys on hole 7 coming up.